Megan, you light up my world every day with laughter and love. You're my best friend. You're also my light when the day is dark. Since the first time I seen you smile on our first date, I knew you were the one.
Koty, I can't believe today is our wedding day. I waited for what felt like a lifetime to find you. When we started talking 3.5 years ago, I knew you were something special. After our first date, I knew you were the one. You're the man that I've always wanted and needed in my life. You've been my calm, my constant, and my comfort, while I've been your chaos. Thank you for being my best friend, my support system, and challenging me to be a better version of myself. I promise to do my best each day to love you more than yesterday, even when you tell me no to bringing home new animals. I can't wait for this next chapter to begin. I love you.
I vowed to be your rock through sickness and health, in times of richer for poor. I will always be by your side. I vow to be the brightest light that will always guide you home. So Megan, I met you and it felt hard, because every scar is a story. Just ask my heart.
May the wedding rings that you exchange today remind you that you are always surrounded by enduring love. With the power invested in me by no legitimate authority whatsoever in Colorado, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Koty, you can kiss your bride. Everyone, Mr. and Mrs. Stevenson.
Just like to thank everyone for taking the time off to come out here and watch Megan and Koty get married and start their new life together and stuff. A couple things about Megan. Fell in love with her smile when I first saw her. The other good thing is we're a hunting family, and I've kind of found, I was a little worried at first because Koty's off down in Illinois hunting and stuff. Hey, you gotta make sure she's got a spot to sit in LSD, and we're gonna get her a good spot and stuff. Then I kind of figured out that Megan's a fair weather hunter. And she's also a hunter that wants to go out after 10:30, 11 o'clock. So opening day has always been perfect the past 4 years. And we will find a spot for you if you ever want to go. If you ever want to get up early. But just appreciate everyone coming out, making time to watch these guys start out their new family, or their new, sorry, not family, new life together. Hopefully maybe a family. We're getting a little ahead today. But thank you for everyone coming out and stuff.
I'm Marianne Birmingham. I am Megan's friend of 16 years. I always come prepared, so I have 3 sheets of paper front and back, sorry. I felt privileged when Megan asked me to be her matron of honor, but frankly, I was mostly shocked. I said, you know that they're gonna give me a microphone, and I get to tell all the stories about you for 5 uninterrupted minutes without even a 6-second delay. But she went for it, so here we go. It's too late now. So over 16 years, Megan and I have had a chance to share a lot of experiences and memories, including binge watching murder stories and bottomless margaritas at La Cocina. But our acquaintance actually started long before that. I think we met when we were about 6. We showed 4-H beef cattle together and barrel raced. I guess it was actually more against each other than together. Both naturally competitive, hard-headed, fearless, swearing like pirates. We learned our social skills probably from like Tom and Jerry. So, but y'all, the stakes in 4-H in Climax, Scotts, Michigan, they are high. Who has the best beef steer? Who has the tightest barrel turn? She always had the best hair though. So after about a decade of not being friends, if you can't beat them, join them, right? So for 10 years, we weren't friends. Eventually we kind of came around to it. So imagine my surprise when she meets this guy, some guy named Koty with a K, from someplace up north, and on the second date, she is spending Christmas with his family. It took me a decade to win this woman over, and you got her on first sight. I have never Googled and Facebook stalked somebody so hard in my life as when I heard about Koty Stevenson. But clearly, it was meant to be, and I can concede that now. Megan, you're a guarded heart. You try to act tough, but you're actually a hopeless romantic who looks for the best in everyone. And I am glad that you found Koty, who really is the best. I have been blessed to be able to call you my best friend for 16 years, to know that I could call you in the depths of the night and you would show up in your cheetah pants to help me. You have a heart full of love, and you are so incredibly blessed to have found Koty, and to love and to be loved is unequivocally the greatest gift, to have your best friend in your partner. And you deserve every bit of that. Koty, I haven't had as many chances to really get to know you, at least not since I found your social security number while I was stalking you early on. But I have had the pleasure of hearing Megan talk about you. She says she isn't great with words, especially when she's not allowed to swear. But if you're half as decent as she describes you to be, it is my pleasure to get to spend the decades to come getting to know you better. So I believe that part of my role as matron of honor is to give you blessings and give you advice from my experience, right? So I go back to 4-H. 4-H and showing beef cattle teaches beef cattle. Too many trulies. Okay. Showing beef cattle teaches you many skills valuable in a marriage. It teaches you compromise, empathy, critical thinking, passion, negotiation. But it also teaches you some lesser known skills. And so, here, let me get this. Marriage isn't all sugar plums, and Megan can be a little hard-headed. So, we've been friends for 16 years, and what's my secret? This is called a show stick. It's what you use to train and wrangle saucy cattle. When you need them to back up, just give them a little poke with the pointy end. When you want them to come closer, you just pull them in a little bit with the hook. When you need them to calm down, you scratch their belly. She likes that. But when they're being a little extra saucy, you give it a good flip. And you're supposed to just kind of like on the top of the head there. So after being friends for so long, I thought it was important that I pass you the baton now. It's a little dented on the thumping end, but the friendship's gotten better with age, so it's fine now. But Koty and Megan, I wish you patience, passion, fruitful negotiation, humor, and I wish you decades of joy. But mostly, I wish you friendship, best friendship. That is the key to love and marriage. And so to that, I'd like to give a toast to the newlyweds and new best friends, Mr. and Mrs. Stevenson. So cheers.
Hello, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Eric Denner, one of Koty's best friends. We grew up together. And to those days spend more time, to this day, spend more time talking to each other than we probably do our wives. The first time I met Megan, a group of us went out to dinner. She asked me what she was missing. She talked about how Koty was so great, but she must be missing something. I laughed and told her, if you can handle all this hunting and fishing, it'll be just fine. A few weeks later, Megan attended my wedding. And this is when I knew she was the one. It was the first time Megan was meeting most of the people in Koty's life. It was New Year's Eve. And everyone was a bit wild, including Koty. His alter ego came out, Frank. As Frank does when he gets a few drinks in him. Megan didn't shy away at all. In fact, she kept right up with Frank and earned herself the name Raptor. Frank and Raptor were made for each other, just like Megan and Koty. Here we are 3 years later. She has put up with the endless hunting trips, weekend fishing, and truly fits right in. I'm honored to stand up here and help celebrate the both of you. Please join me in raising your glasses to Koty and Megan. You are perfect for each other, and I cannot wait to see what the store has in store for you. Cheers.